Hello, Raiders. This is Ezron. Welcome to my Deliana account bastion. It is day 9 of the account, and I really wasn't planning on making a video today. Um, but my main clan really is going half throttle on the CVC just because we're saving resources for the fusion, as well as I think I found out a few things about low-level CVC that are really interesting and probably worth talking about. So let's start out with a screenshot I took earlier today. Here we go. Hopefully we're getting this. What I think is super interesting is that, for a low-level account, the minimum required points to get rewards is 1,000, unlike for most accounts is 10,000, which is super cool, as well as when you look at the rewards. This is all 5-star rings. So on my main account, we got a combination of, I think it's rings and amulets, and the last one is banners. So there's certainly a lot of discrimination based on which I assume is account age going on. And I just think it's pretty cool that it lets new accounts, like this one is 9 days old, be much more effective in CVC. Like when I now click into this account, you'll see, we're into a competitive CVC. I say that, half-heartedly. It's a low-level clan, and it's about even. But when you look at the rewards, we're level 1. We'll probably get to milestone 4 or 5, which is pretty cool. And this kind of rewards is really good for an account that is this new. When you look at members, I'm doing what I can. In both clans, there's one member that's sort of way out ahead with what's going on, but the rest of the clans doing what they can to help. So I think this is a great way to help with engagement at the lower levels, just because they lower the point requirements to get something. I didn't realize that's how it worked. I think probably Plarium should get a lot more credit than they're given for early game and new player experiences that you don't see a whole lot because you age out of that relatively early and then get dropped into the more competitive ends of the pool. The other thing I'm going to start doing is talk about new champions I've gotten since the last update. I've done a fair amount of farming in Carrot Castle just to handle challenges. And I did get a Conqueror. He, I think, generally is sort of poo-pooed by most accounts. I built a copy of him to level 60 on my main, and I will probably use him again here for his A2 and his A3. His A3 has enemies killed can't be revived, and his A2 has removes buffs. So I think he is a really good, strong candidate in Ice Golem between Wave 2 and the boss, in terms of he can keep the boss adds dead, and he can remove buffs at level 20 from the two terror beasts that aren't good. I also got a commander who will get used shortly for the fusion. If we go look at the guaranteed and permanent fusions, which I think is well in scope for this account. In the Broadmaul fusion for both sides of the summonable void rares, I've got 3 of the 4 champs I need. So I'm going to start working on them relatively soon. And then come level 35, these 2 champions will be available via the 3v3 arena shop. So I'm going to build one of these when I get the 4th one, just to have a void champion. And then actually start on the Broadmaul fusion relatively early to have a reviver, because that's something who is sort of noticeably absent from the account. Other than that, I've been making some reasonable progress. Looking at my champion vault, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 level 40s and then a level 36 4-star. So I'm getting close to having all of the level 40s I need, and now starting to build just basic 4-stars. So, I'm getting close to 20% of the way to having Kael to level 60. That's still my near-term goal, because that opens up a lot more farming. I can then move into Brutal 12-3 and farm at maximum energy efficiency. The last thing I want to drill down into today is the champion training tournament that is scaled for new accounts. Let's let the screen draw. And now clicking into the tournament. Now, there was a bit of confusion earlier on, and Plarium clarified this in some other messaging, that accounts level 1 to level 50 get a Magnar as a tournament group win, and then get a Kyoku if you are above level 50. And once this draws, we'll see how we are going. And there we go. So I'm in second place right now. And, the Magnar is a really good champion. The best of luck to Shadigan for winning here. For me, I think trying to get the 4-star Relentless gear is really, really good. Either one of these comes with a rare skill tome, which is good. I don't know how far I'm going to go. Void shards aren't immediately helpful on this account, but everything I do generates points here. So we'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm meeting good intermediate goals of the account, especially with this champion training tournament, and we'll see how we're going to do. It's all about getting Kael to 6-star ascended, so he's strong enough to go farm Brutal 12-3, at which point making other champions is far, far easier. So that's really still my immediate goal, and trying to get him to 6-star as soon as I can. So that's today's update. It's, day 9 of the account. I don't think a lot is going on. I just thought the community would be interested to see how the CVC rewards scale. So, drop a subscription and a like. It really helps the channel. Or leave a comment. Let me know how your early game accounts are doing, or how CVC is working out for you. I'd be happy to hear about it, and would want to know how everyone else is doing. So thanks for your time. This is Ezron signing off.